Assalamu alaikum, and welcome back to Deen in Dunia, the place where we increase our faith and worship in this world, hoping for the best in the hereafter, and sharing what we learn along the way. This is episode 2 of our series Qur'an, Facts. It's a journey where we explore the surahs of the Qur'an, their meanings, their secrets, and the powerful lessons they hold for us. In episode 1, we talked about Surah Al-Waqi'ah, a beautiful surah full of hope, reminders, and powerful lessons about the hereafter. If you missed it, be sure to check it out. Today's topic is extremely important for every single Muslim household. It's a topic connected to healing, to protection, and to finding deep, lasting inner peace. It's a gift from Allah, filled with His mercy and guidance. Today, we are talking about Ruqyah Al-Shariah, the authentic Islamic method of healing and spiritual protection. So, what exactly is Ruqyah Al-Shariah? Let's break it down. Ruqyah Al-Shariah is a type of spiritual healing that comes directly from two pure sources: the glorious Qur'an and the authentic du'as, the supplications of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. It is done by reciting specific ayahs and du'as with a clear intention to seek Allah's protection, to ask Allah to remove any harm, to heal the heart, to strengthen the soul, and to remove any negative spiritual effects that might be weighing us down. I want to be very clear about this. Ruqyah is not magic, it is not superstition, and it is not based on cultural rituals that have no basis in our deen. It is pure, simple worship. In fact, it is one of the most beautiful and direct ways to connect with Allah, to put your trust in Him, and to seek help from Him alone. So, what is the purpose of Ruqyah? What does it actually help with? Well, it addresses several things that can affect us spiritually. First, the evil eye, or Al-Ain. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "The evil eye is real." This is a known fact in our faith. Many people suffer from the unseen harm that comes from the jealousy and envy of others, often without even knowing it. Ruqyah is a powerful shield against this. Second, it helps with jealousy, or Hasad. Jealousy from others can sometimes affect your health, your peace of mind, and even your success in life. Ruqyah works to nullify that negative energy and protect you from its effects. Third, Ruqyah protects against black magic, or Sihr. Now, Sihr is real, but it is crucial to remember that it can only affect a person by Allah's permission. Nothing happens without His will. Ruqyah serves as a powerful spiritual armor against it, and weakens its effect if it is present. Fourth, it addresses jinn disturbance. Some people experience unexplained fear, recurring nightmares, or a constant sense of sadness that they can't seem to shake. Playing Ruqyah in the home helps create a protected environment and keeps harmful jinn away. Fifth, it helps with emotional and spiritual weakness. We all have days where we feel a bit empty, sad, or disconnected from Allah. It's a natural part of the highs and lows of faith. Ruqyah acts like a spiritual reset, filling the heart with light and re-establishing that beautiful connection with our Creator. And finally, Ruqyah provides general protection for the entire family. Simply playing the recitation of Ruqyah in your home brings an atmosphere of calmness, tranquility, and blessings, and prevents harm from entering. Now, you might be wondering, why is Ruqyah so effective? What makes these specific words so powerful? The first and most important reason is that the Qur'an itself is a healing. Allah tells us directly in Surah Al-Hijri, verse 82, and we send down from the Qur'an that which is a healing and a mercy for the believers. Our Prophet, peace be upon him, would recite the Qur'an on himself when he was sick. The words of Allah are the ultimate source of cure. Secondly, practicing Ruqyah is a sunnah. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, recited Ruqyah for his family, his companions, and even for children. He taught us this beautiful practice as a means of seeking Allah's protection and healing. Third, it increases our tawakkul, our trust and reliance on Allah. When you practice Ruqyah, whether you are reciting it yourself or listening to it, your heart learns to depend on Allah alone for all of your needs. It's a profound act of faith. Fourth, it purifies the home. A home where the Qur'an is regularly recited becomes a home filled with angels, light, and blessings. It pushes out darkness and becomes a place of peace, not a place for jinn. And fifth, it removes negative energy. Think about it. Just like our bodies get dirty and need to be washed, our hearts and souls can also become heavy and burdened with the stresses of life. Ruqyah is like a spiritual shower that washes the inside, leaving you feeling lighter, clearer, and more at peace. So, how do you know if you might need Ruqyah? It's important to remember that not every sign automatically means something spiritual is wrong. However, there are some common symptoms that sometimes indicate the need for Ruqyah. These can include things like a sudden, overwhelming sadness or fear that comes out of nowhere, unusual or recurring nightmares, constant headaches that medicine doesn't seem to help, feeling completely drained of energy for no apparent reason, unexplained and frequent anger or irritability, a sudden loss of interest in worship, like praying or reading Qur'an, a creepy feeling of being watched or feeling uncomfortable in your own home, frequent arguments and tension in the household, difficulty sleeping, or persistent heaviness in the chest. Or maybe you experience sudden failures right after making good progress in your life. Again, I want to emphasize these signs can also have emotional or physical causes, and it's important to seek medical advice when needed. But we always turn to Ruqyah first, or alongside other treatments, because it heals the heart and the soul, which is the core of our being. So what is actually recited in Ruqyah? What are these powerful verses and du'as? Ruqyah primarily includes specific parts of the Qur'an. First and foremost, Surah Al-Fatiha. The Prophet, peace be upon him, called it the greatest surah in the Qur'an, and it's known as the cure. Next is from Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 255. This is one of the most powerful verses for protection from all kinds of harm, jinn, and black magic. Other verses from Surah Al-Baqarah are also included, such as verse 102, verses 255 to 257, and the final two verses, 284 to 286. It is famously known that Shaitan does not enter a home where Surah Al-Baqarah is recited. Then we have the three surahs, Surah Al-Ikhlas, Surah Al-Falaq, and Surah An-Nas. These three are known together as Al-Muwidit, the surahs of refuge and protection. The Prophet would recite them every night before sleeping. Finally, Ruqyah includes authentic du'as of the Prophet, peace be upon him, such as Bismillahilladzi la yadurru ma asmihi shay'un fil ardi wala fis samai wa was-sami'u alim, which means, in the name of Allah, with whose name nothing on earth or in the heavens can cause harm, and He is the all-hearing, the all-knowing. There are many other beautiful supplications taught by him for protection. The benefits of listening to Ruqyah daily are immense. It protects your home. It strengthens your heart and your faith. It removes that spiritual heaviness we sometimes feel. It can improve your sleep and ease anxiety and fear. It brings a profound sense of inner peace and increases barakah, or blessings, in your life. It helps clear the mind, calms children, and protects the entire family, especially at night. Ruqyah is a constant, gentle reminder that Allah is your ultimate protector and absolutely nothing can harm you unless He allows it. So, when should you listen to Ruqyah? The best times are often before sleeping to protect you through the night, and after Fajr or Maghrib prayers to protect you during the day and evening. You can also play it while cleaning the house to purify the space. Listen to it whenever you're feeling anxious or sense something heavy in the atmosphere. It's also great to listen after arguments or stressful situations to restore calm. Many people make it a habit to play it at the start of a new week or any time they feel spiritually weak. But honestly, even if everything is going perfectly fine, listening to Ruqyah is a preventative measure that shields you from future harm. And how do you listen to Ruqyah correctly? It's incredibly simple. You don't need any complicated rituals. Just sit or lie down comfortably. Take a few deep breaths and try to relax. You can close your eyes if it helps you focus. Let the recitation of the Qur'an flow over your heart and soul, and most importantly, have firm belief, firm yaqeen, that Allah is the one who will bring healing and protection. Just relax and let your mind be calm. That's it. You don't need to do anything else. Ruqyah is meant to be easy and accessible for everyone. To conclude, Ruqyah Al-Shariah is one of Allah's greatest gifts of healing to the believers. It brings light where there is darkness, calmness where there is fear, and protection where there is harm. It is your direct line to the ultimate source of power and mercy. If you want to learn the specific surahs and verses used in Ruqyah, check the description of this video. We will add helpful links and resources, and we plan to upload dedicated recitations for you to listen to. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Quran Facts. Don't forget to subscribe to Deen and Dunia for more content like this. And please, comment below and let us know which surah you would like us to cover in episode 3. May Allah protect you, heal you, and fill your homes with His light and His peace. Ameen.